Yeah, sometimes I'm lost for words. Um, but the truth is, and I mean, of course, I miss the good times. I miss all the times, the bad times, the good times. Yeah, I miss it all. But at the same breath, in the same sentence, on the same video, some things are supposed to be over. I always tell people, to start with the end in mind. And sometimes the end is not pretty. But if you focus on the end, the expectations will always be, you know, what you're focusing on. And you never have to worry about variables, the things that could, may, possibility, Murphy's Law, anything that could happen will happen. Because it doesn't matter. You already know what the end is. And a lot of times people don't believe in fate and destiny and hocus pocus thinking, like you you can channel your thoughts and you can will things into your life by constantly dwelling on them and thinking about them. So when I tell people to start with the end in mind, I'm not saying this in a tragic way. I'm not saying this in a morbid way. I'm not saying this in a way that's anything but positive. Right now, I am a little sad about the end of some things that's happened, but I knew this is where it was headed. So I enjoyed the good times. I understood the bad times. I prepared myself for the sad times. Therefore, at this moment, I'm very aware of what's going on and I understand what's going on because I started with this in my mind. I started with the end in mind. Now, with that being said, what is the next step? What's the next step? Well, the next step is to pick up the pieces, to regroup and refocus, because that is the secret of the highly productive people, the highly wealthy people, the people who seem to be ahead, the people who seem to be more advanced than the people who are not. I'm not gonna call them losers. I'm just gonna say the runner-uppers. And if you start with the end in mind, even though the end might not be exactly what you think it should be, but you're prepared for it. The next step is to regroup, refocus quick. Because those who refocus and regroup the quickest are those who actually win in life. Those are the people who actually get ahead because they're not dwelling in what they didn't know was going to happen because they wasn't prepared for it. They they're not the ones who are they're moving on. They regrouping, they're picking themselves up, and they making things happen. So yeah, I'm sad. I miss a lot of things right now. But at the same time, I started with the end in mind, and I prepared myself for it, even for the sadness that I'm having right now. Um, and things are going to be okay. I'm picking myself up. I'm regrouping. I'm refocusing, and I'm getting to where I need to be at in life. Yeah, that's what's up. So I'm gonna end it right there.